Ah, look who finally showed up.
I am on time. Ooh, maybe I'm early since it seems like the 1950s in here. Rubber gloves and pearls?
Get you a host that can do both.
How'd you get in here?
These windows are still, loose. No wonder the raccoons love it in here.
So you picked up some janitor shifts. Seems beneath someone so worldly and sophisticated.
Maybe I like being on top.
Easy, cowgirl.
I've been volunteering my precious time. This place, in case you haven't noticed, needs a little TLC.
Oh, I figured you for a Bravo gal.
I mean, a woman's touch. Spike. It looks like a frat house in here. All these psychedelic velvet posters and roaches.
You asked me, it needs a little TNT. What kind of roaches?
Both. Bugs in the break room, drugs in the studio.
Ah, yeah, well that is a woman's touch. You haven't met Mixtape Margie.
When's her show?
No, child, the magical mixtape happens whenever she comes in. Margie says she's emancipated herself from space-time, so schedules are against her religion now. If she offers you tea, you know what? You should drink it.
KD&M continues to astonish. Hey, where's the, bleach? I'm almost done with the fridge.
Oh, I see what's happening. You're marking your territory.
No. That's what you've been doing in that ficus over by the thermostat.
The ficus started it.
Well, you sure finish it. The soil's pH goes to 11.
What can I say? I'm a basic bitch. Wait, the fridge. You didn't... No!
The word you want is thank you, Josie.
Okay, Josie, what did you do with the leftovers?
I purged them. Some of them begged me not to, which is a bad sign from a tuna sandwich.
I was keeping something in there.
You and the fellas on the Manhattan Project, apparently. Everything in there expired in 2019. 3 years ago, man.
Yes, I know how long ago 2019 was. 3 years. This, of course, being 2022. Did you throw out my Ovaltine jar?
Oh, the old 80s one? Junked it with everything else. What, did you want Antiques Roadshow to come to town?
No, I hid some money in there.
In your work fridge?
Yeah. While I've been between houses, I hid some money in my disgusting, unapproachable, filthy work fridge that no one touches. It was brilliant.
Wow, Gamble. How much money could you possibly have put in there?
For your information, I had over 25 dollars in there. You know, the normal amount for someone like me.
Okay, well then just call it an idiot tax. If you really can't bear it, well, the bag's still back in the dumpster. But be careful, that pregnant raccoon looks like she called dibs. Maybe she's craving Ovaltine.
Yeah, well, you know Ovaltine, it's not just good, it's good for you. Hey, I left something in the hall. I have to go grab it. How about you put on your cans and take off those gloves?
Oh, the gloves are off all right.
Good one. I'll be right back.
So good. So good. Atta girl, just like we planned. You're the talent. You've got the power here. Just because you're stuck with that handsome oaf doesn't mean you'll play into his oafish hands. Ha!
Whoo-wee! I feel great. Oh, so good. I can't wait to get this show underway. How about we go into it with no talking? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well met, flirters and squirters. Fancy seeing you here. This is Josie's Lonely Hearts Club, and I'm your indecent docent, putting the triple X in exhibitionist as we mosey through the Museum of Smut and muse over matters of the mind, body, heart, and soul. Tonight, I want to talk about power. There's nothing wrong with vanilla anything. I was actually detained by customs for trying to smuggle Tonka beans into the country for a mixology competition. Now, that's not a story for the airwaves, but let's just say the cavity search was the stuff of penthouse fora. So vanilla doesn't necessarily mean tame, tepid, or even tasteful. But even the mildest encounters got a little bit of power exchange. There's always a push-pull at play. It's a question of how far to either side you'll go. I know, for example, 112 sexual positions, and in all but 27 of them, somebody's on top. Romancing at the highest level requires a flair for the dramatic, Every seduction is a production, with choreography, costume design, and hopefully good lighting. So when the time comes to seal the deal, what role will you play? So let's crack open those toy chests and play a little dress-up. Whether you're a babe in the leather-bound woods or a seasoned day trader on the power exchange, I think it's high time we got the lowdown on your deviant desires. Kink, kink, nudge, nudge. The number you can dial blindfolded is 505-555-KDNM. Frank, be a good boy and leash up our first caller.
Well, wouldn't you know it, our lines are all tied up right now. Let me get you one off the top. This is Seymour, coming in from Santa Fe.
Seymour, local boy, how's it going? Come on in.
Hi, Josie. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine.
Well, Josie, I found myself in a new house. Wonderful. Fantastic. But the primary bedroom is slightly smaller. My living room, much larger. Conversation pit, absolutely wonderful. But the primary bedroom, it fits my California king. But my chair, I had, how would we put this? A cuck chair? A rich Corinthian leather?
Is that where you would sit and read?
It's where I'd sit and watch people copulate. And occasionally read.
That sounds like it should be in the bedroom.
It should, if it fits. But it doesn't. I have a California king. For I want to see more than one person, more than two people, at least 3 to 5 people from my chair. Now, I have a partner who I personally enjoy just watching a bull or 12 go to town on. And honestly, if I'm not sitting, I feel a little uncomfortable. I tried a hammock. I tried a beanbag chair, but you really want to have a spine when you're in a cuck chair. If I'm up too high, like I was in the hammock, things look smaller than I'd like. And when I was in the beanbag chair, you get the looking up angle, and no one wants the looking up angle.
No. I think you sound like an adventurous sort, Seymour. And so what I suggest to you, I don't think is going to be all that crazy. You have this enormous living room. You want there to be a dozen people in there at a time. You have a conversation pit. Why don't you make it a copulation pit?
My God.
You just rearrange the furniture. You could also, there's nothing wrong with putting a big giant bed in the middle of your living room and transfer that bedroom into an office, a place for your trophies, a place for a big bathroom. The possibilities are endless.
It's brilliant, Josie.
And why stop there? You could put in a slide and a seesaw and a sandbox. Oh, no, not a sandbox.
Josie, you're a genius. I'm going to call my contractor, and I am going to Goldilocks this up because this porridge is just right.
Oh, I'm so happy I could help, Papa Bear. And you have a wonderful time.
I certainly will. Expect a video in your inbox once I'm done with the design.
Oh my. Frank, you'll have to put the firewall down.
Well, Josie, I sure love watching you work. Coming up next, we have Mike calling in from Stanley, New Mexico.
Mike from Stanley. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me. So, not to brag, but I'm a big reader. I like to read, and I wish, it sounds silly, but I wish, my life is more like some of the books I read or whatever. Yeah, I just would love some sort of sweeping epic of, falling in love and finding someone.
Yeah, we all want that storybook romance, and I've had a few volumes worth. I don't mean to brag. So, all right, let me see if I can reach into my compendium of romantic experiences and point you in the right direction.
I just worry so much that, I'm so much older and I'm so much more cynical, kind of like in that book, Baker, Candlestick Maker, Actor, Spy. Have you read that one? Where it's, sort of there's like a forbidden love and they never They never really get to know each other because the main character, is so old and the other one's so jaded. And then they get trapped in an elevator and then all of a sudden stuff starts happening.
Have you considered hanging around old buildings with old elevators? Because I'll tell you, nothing like getting stuck in an elevator to jumpstart your new life. I was once stuck in an elevator with a nose as in somebody who professionally smells perfume, and we were trapped in this closed box together for so long that I got a very in-depth lesson in pheromones, and that would never have happened if I had not pressed the wrong elevator button and caused it to short out between the 17th and 18th floors.
Well, it's kind of like Flowers for Shelley, where at the end of it, they realize that if you put yourself out there and you really stick true to who you are, good things can come to you. My problem is who I am is someone who likes to sit at home and read books. So, have you ever had an experience like difficulty, putting yourself out there and being who you are?
Me? Never. I am undiluted, fresh from the tap, Josie Heller everywhere I go. And I won't say that doesn't come with its own consequences and liabilities. Let me give you an example. I was in a Mexican dive bar. I was there researching for one of my books, How to Have 160 Orgasms in 116 Minutes. The bartender at the bar was in the middle of ordering a mail order bride. And I told him, I said, Ernesto, you are a handsome man. You own a business. You don't need a mail order bride. Well, turns out he didn't, because there were some mix-up on the Silk Road, and what he got was a giant case that was a gross of Tamagotchis. And he had a devil of a time trying to unload those in Mexico because people who came into the dive bars just weren't interested in Tamagotchis. But instead, he was really dealing with his divorce. And it's the crossroads that I met him at. I drilled down and I told Ernesto, you love that woman. You love Carmelita. And any fling that we have, any tequila-fueled, salt-studded, lime juice-dripping love that we might have shared has nothing compared to what you and Carmelita have. And I had to let Ernesto go because I am, above all things, a romantic and I believe in true love.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting because that sounds exactly like the plot of Tamagotchi Your Heart by Moira Shelverstein.
Never heard of it.
That's a really interesting coincidence.
Tamagotchi Your Heart. Isn't that wild how art imitates life?
Also, the elevator and the perfumer, that was interesting because there's a very similar book also by Moria, but they're stuck in a boat.
That Moira Shelverstein. I once met Moira Shelverstein, and I told her over a long 7-course meal with wine pairing about my life, and Moira looked me dead in the eyes and said, Josie, these should be books.
That's so interesting because Moira's latest book is about a woman who insists that she's the most interesting woman in the world and is trying to convince her to write her stories about herself, but it turns into kind of a stalker situation. So that's interesting as well. There's a lot of parallels. Maybe that's drawn on the conversation you had.
I think that metafiction is a very underrated genre, and we can't read too deeply into it either. Moira has a vast portfolio of work, and not all of it resembles my life. So let's give her talent some credit now, shall we? Now, what about starting small? Join a book club. Then you meet other people who are also readers.
It's true. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm at the library all the time. I should see, if there's any like-minded people.
Great, I think you find a little bookworm and you get between some pages yourselves and squirm your way into a new romance.
Well, not on the first date, but yeah.
I believe you. I believe in you.
Well, as much as I love hearing about your fictional encounters, it's time for a little truth in advertising.
We've got some brand spanking new sponsors. So, whoops. We'll be right back.
That's ads. So look here, Josie Heller. I want to clear some things up.
Oh, salicylic acid. But only on your T-zone. And I assume you're back.
About your grand and glorious life.
Oh, that. Hit me with your best shot.
Careful. I almost blinded the last girl who said that to me.
Let's hope your aim's improved.
I'm more trained on the holes in your story, Missy.
Want me to open up, Frank?
This Shaw you romance on Safari.
Oh, Bizad?
What was he doing there?
Everyone knows the Shah's family has a winter palace in Lagos.
I thought his winter palace was in Bofidis.
Well, they were repairing the reflecting pool, so he came to Lagos.
So it's funny you should say that, because according to This Time magazine, Bezad is a bit shy of Shah.
Well, the 11th prince of the Pahlavi dynasty doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it?
Well, that checks out. And you too.
Oh, I'm so glad you think so.
No, the band. You said you toured with The Edge?
Oh, and Lord. Big British tour. Bono pulled out at the last minute, and his personal astrologer gave me his seat on the tour bus.
Convenient. Did you play Wembley, Ligma, the O2?
The stars aligned, I guess. Aren't we due back soon?
I'm not done yet.
I bet you don't say that to women often.
One more thing. Where was it that you said you met Beau Bridges?
Oh, funny enough, that was a fundraiser at this elite school, his alma mater. You've never heard of it, the Academy for Lesser Sons? Joe Estevez gave the keynote speech.
Well, we're back in 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we are back and we are having a ball. Gag. Frank, have we got any more kinksters who need a good thinkster?
All right, let's cut right to it. We have Eleanor Slice calling us from right here in Santa Fe.
Eleanor Slice. I love that name. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. I identify as a pillow princess, and I am looking for a good relationship.
So a pillow princess. You like fantasy role play?
I do, but as long as I don't have to do, the play from my side of the equation. I get to lay there as myself and just kind of take it.
Yes, there's a term for everything these days, I guess. Do you have some sort of mobility issue that causes you pain to move?
Oh, no, not at all. I just like getting my vagina licked.
Don't we all? Okay, Eleanor, that's okay. We need to find you someone hungry.
Yes. With a strong, steady income, please. Somebody with a Subaru Forester, preferably. A nice house. Can you please make that happen for me, Josie?
Well, I will do my level best. So, Eleanor, tell me a little bit about you. What do you bring to the table? You're looking for a Subaru Forester? Are you an avid hiker? What are your suitors going to have to know about the vagina they will be licking?
Oh, well, it belongs to Eleanor Slice.
Right. Who is, who does, who likes? Fill in those blanks.
Oh, well, that would be a lot. I can give you my address, I suppose, but that would be about all I would be wanting to do in this situation.
I wouldn't give my address over the airwaves, but you could tell Frank when we...
The 72 Buchanan, apartment 4A.
I wouldn't have... I'm going to make sure I have this down. We've got stable, steady income. We have Subaru Forester.
Yes, you get the point. It's good. You know where I am. I'll be waiting.
Well, Frank, some callers really do know what they want.
Yeah, well, if she thinks we're just going to lie here and take it, she hasn't met our next caller. We have Arthur calling us from Santa Fe.
Arthur, hey there. Welcome to the show.
Hi there, Josie. So, I've been in a relationship, not that long, maybe about a month or so.
Uh-huh.
The problem is, neither one of us is submissive.
Oh, so the two of you just both want to be the boss?
Neither one of us wants to necessarily do the kind of vulnerability the other one wants. The conversations have sort of reached an impasse. We're both intellectual, practical people and are used to, well, getting what we want. And so it's now feeling like traps are being laid. And she's hidden all of my belts and just about anything I have that's made of leather. I was trying to turn that around into a foolish little girl who was losing things, and then she tried to turn it around on me like that. And I don't appreciate that kind of thing. It's starting to feel like a Looney Tunes cartoon. I have, well, taken away anything that is of oil or lube.
Stealing her oils and lube, that's diabolical.
To be fair, she stole my things first, so it's only fair. But if she wants it back, all she has to do is ask. What she does instead is take me out at the knee, bend me over, and step on top of me to get it from the high shelf I put it on.
That is an impasse. Yikes.
What then happens is I will decide what breakfast cereal she's going to have at her apartment. I offer to do the shopping and come back with frosted mini wheats. It's very abrasive, and she then pulls out one of the belts that she stole, by the way, and hid, and I refuse to ask where she put them, and then wrap it around my neck and put me to the chair and feed me the frosted mini wheats. Joke's on her. They're my favorite. It was fine until she said, "Good boy."
And you know what I'm hearing? I think that you need to remove the power and the nastiness and the backbiting from this whole thing, and just, are you willing to get on your knees and be the bigger man, just to show her that you're willing?
Josie, that's
Uh-huh.
That's not how this works, you understand. This is a power dynamic. It's not a matter of trading things off. I'm not yielding, she needs to yield, or we need to find someone else or something else.
And a simple coin toss?
Are you kidding me?
My goodness. Well, I hope the two of you throw away this perfectly harmonious relationship because both of you are going to be sticklers and jerks.
You are not being kind. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to top that.
Well, my flirters and squirters, we have had a world tour of degradation and deviance. And I gotta tell you, I haven't had this much fun with my clothes on in a minute. And if you're having fun, then stay planted to that chair. Don't make me tie you down. There's another show coming up. And that show is called Marabou Slim. Frank?
Coming up next, it's KDNM's premier sponsor segment, Marabou Slim. Join Alice Marabou as she solves the cases of murder throughout New Mexico while smoking a pack of Marabou Slims. That's right, Marabou Slims, the best cigarette for children. No, that can't be right. Coming up next, turn off the radio before the next show here on KDNM.
You heard the man. Go off and fiddle your bits.
Oh, I think that went well. Say, are you good to close up? I think I'll take the air. Gosh, it's a beautiful night.
Listen, lady, I think we should get something straight.
You know, you're exactly right. We had a misstep early on. I should never have agreed to that dinner. But now, I think it's better that we understand the pecking order.
I agree. So I don't know why you're being so superior with me being your producer.
Because I'm the star. You don't have a show without me.
You don't have a show without me.
Oh, you think you can replace me? You try finding someone in this state with 1/10 of the experience and glamour that I've got.
Yeah, well, no, you're right. I'm just jealous. Here I am feeling like some sort of hayseed next to you. All your adventures and romances. I'm sorry, it makes me a little insecure.
Oh, well, now we're getting to it. That's nothing to be ashamed of, sweetie.
Here you are, this jet-setting icon, and I can barely put together this cheese plate.
Oh, I'm sure you'd produce a great cheese plate.
Can I ask your advice on that, actually?
Sure, of course.
I mostly have it figured out. You see, my mom is visiting, and I've got the almonds, the figs, a taleggio, a manchego, some brie.
All good options.
But then, I went and splurged. I went down to the cheesery, and I found myself a wheel of the fanciest fromunda I could find.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I have it, I just have no idea what to pair it with.
Fromunda. Oh, I've had that before. Several times. I was in Malta at the Carnival of Masks, and what did we have? Oh, an ice-cold Alpine Riesling, if you can find it.
Oh, okay, great. For the fromunda cheese?
Yes, Riesling and fromunda cheese. It's a perfect match.
I knew it.
What did you
I
know?
knew that fromunda cheese comes from under your wiener. God, I can't believe you.
You tricked me?
Both of these? Both of these nuts?
You have been tricking me this whole time?
It wasn't hard. Look at you. You aren't fancy. I just knew it. I knew
So
it.
this is what you have to spend your time on. Have you got no life?
More than you big faker.
I don't have to talk to you. This is pathetic.
Oh, I'm pathetic? You've got the bio crib from Sexy Books, and I'm pathetic?
You asked me out.
I ask everyone out. And I was going to take you to that place with the, the square burgers, always fresh.
Wendy's?
Wendy's nuts gonna hit your chin! God, it's too easy.
Oh, you child. It looks like I dodged a freaking missile.
Is that why you tried to fire me?
You tried to fire me. I hate you.
Likewise! So, are we gonna make out now, or?
What? Ew, no. Ugh, God, you dumb slut.
Oh, all right.
Just do the credits. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, well, I'm not through. I'm gonna figure you out if it's the last thing I do! And she's gone. All right. Well, nothing else to do, but, Josie's Lonely Hearts Club was written and created by Maximilian Clark and Rachel Music. Our show is produced by Simone Kissel and Alexandra Grumberg. Our editor is Lauren Grace Thompson. Our cuties this week include the talents of Brendan Sokler, Tris Miller, Jen Haan, and Gen Moonen. Not afraid to admit that our show, independent of us, has a praise kink. Tell it it's good by leaving a review. Does that cross the line? Is that gross? I don't know. We also have a Patreon where you can now get Season 6 a week in advance. That's right, we are actually ahead of schedule for the first time. So, yeah, get on there. It's ad-free and it's early. And you can join the Discord if you want to yell things at us. All right, see you next week.